There's that too.
Okay, I am a total activity nerd. You guys probably know this by now.
Well, we knew you were a nerd, but
board games, puzzles. Dowdle is one of my favorite puzzle brands.
Yep.
And they're doing that in Richmond. I would love to see a local school doing that too. And I would love to go see just how enormous that puzzle is when it's finished. And I think a lot of you are thinking still about those winter activities, but if you're more of a spring person, Kelly, I think you're more of a spring gal. I've got some countdowns for you. Chad just shared this picture in our Utah's Weather Authority Facebook group about how spring is on the way. This is a picture from last year. Our meteorological spring actually starts March 1st for record keeping, but then our spring equinox will be March 20th. So that's spring as pretty much everybody else celebrates it. So there will eventually be some warmer days on the way, but for right now it feels like it's 29 here in Salt Lake. Throughout the evening here in Salt Lake City, we're going to be low 20s through much of the night. And for tomorrow, moderate air quality for Cache, Davis, Salt Lake, Utah, Duchesne, and Uinta counties for tomorrow. So we will have some haze. At 10 p.m., it'll be about 10 to 20 degrees for the Wasatch Front. Friday morning, we are looking at about 5 to 15 degrees for many of you for what it feels like tomorrow morning. So you'll want to grab a really warm jacket when you head out the door tomorrow, and you'll want to keep it with you because we're only rising into the 30s for a high tomorrow. It's going to be some good puzzle weather for your Friday night. As we look at high pressure here across the region, that becomes our main weather story for just a short amount of time, and then we've got some pretty big storms moving in. A pretty weak system though on Ogden. A pretty weak system is brushing by northern Utah Saturday night. And for Ogden, we could see some brief widespread snow Saturday night. Then by Sunday, widely scattered, a bigger storm moves in early next week. For Utah County, since you're a little further south than Ogden, we're looking at just widely scattered snow for you on Saturday night. But with this storm Tuesday and Wednesday next week, I want you to pay attention to the forecast because this could potentially be a significant winter storm. So we've got some very big changes on the way next week. St. George might even tap into some moisture Tuesday night and Wednesday. And as we look at our precipitation forecast, our water we're going to receive over the next 7 days, we could be looking at water equivalents of 2 to 3+ inches for the mountains of northern Utah. That translates into several feet of snow. So for St. George, you're mid to upper 40s tomorrow. Then you've got temperatures close to 60 degrees through Tuesday. And by Wednesday, some more chances for rain, maybe some flurries mixing in. For Salt Lake, we have 30s Friday and Saturday, 40s Sunday and President's Day. Chances for rain and snow by Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And we could even see some widely scattered snow through next Thursday, with cold, wet weather continuing through the last week of February. So stay weather aware as that storm next week does have the potential to bring big impacts across the region.